y no te voy a negar. Estamos claros y ya. No te lo voy a negar.
Hey everyone, I hope everybody's doing well. Today in this makeup tutorial I'll be using all Maybelline products because you guys have loved my Maybelline Burgundy Bar palette eyeshadow look. I'll pop a little photo here and I'll pop the Instagram post over here. So I decided today I'm going to do a complete Maybelline makeup look celebrating the 100,000 views I got on that video. Once again, if you guys do enjoy my videos or have any video suggestions or just want to become a part of the family, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to put your post notifications on and click that bell, and also don't forget to like this video. So let's get straight into it. First, I'm just starting off by priming my lips, and for that I'll be using the Maybelline Baby Lips Balm and Blush. I love this stuff. It's so cute. I legitimately just woke up, so I'm sorry about like the pale face and the puffy eyes. But for my primer today, I'll be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. As you guys know, I do really enjoy using this stuff because I have like massive pores on my cheeks. I need to like get into a way of filming in this house. Like, it's so small and I don't know what to do with my space. Like, it's okay to film because like I'm filming in my kitchen / lounge room, but so just rubbing that all over your skin. Well, I'm using this as a complete primer, but you know, you guys can do spot priming on, like, did I put some on my forehead? You guys can do spot priming on like using a different primer on your face and then using this just over your pores, but I choose to blow the entire skin so when I'm editing photos I don't have to put like that filter over the top. But then again, it's up to you guys. Getting the creases, the smile lines, and the chin, the line that goes like that. And now, going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 310 Sun Beige. I've said this before and over again. Bondi Sands Ultra Dark Foaming Tan and Maybelline Matte and Poreless 310 Sun Beige is a perfect match. Should I zoom in a bit more? I don't know. See, I'm so confused. Wait, let me just try it. That's better. I am using my viewfinder as like a semi-mirror. I've got a mirror down here, but like I'm just focusing on using my viewfinder, so I apologize if that annoys any of you that I'm like looking at there instead of looking here. I'm using it as a viewfinder. On my last video, I think the audio quality was a bit weird because I'm gonna go to the shops today. Oh my god, it went everywhere. This foundation going everywhere. Why am I like this? I'm so clumsy lately, like it's not even funny. Yeah, so I'm going to the shops today to buy one, but my audio quality was actually terrible. Like, I had a microphone in, I had one of those Rhodes microphones, like they're very good quality, but I don't know, I think it was the cord that sort of stuffed the audio quality because there was so much humming noises and like buzzing noises, like, you know that noise? Yeah, there was a lot of that going on, and I tried to fix it up with the program that I was editing on, but I don't know. For my concealer today, I'll be using my Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade 20 Light. I'll be just going with my Morphe concealer brush. Now, it is a bit tricky, but I love this concealer. The only thing I can say about this concealer is that it would have been 10 times better if it was like in those, you know how the Fit Me's in that like doe foot applicator sort of packaging? Like, it would have been so much better if it was in one of them. It just makes it harder to sort of apply, if that makes sense, but then again, it's amazing with what it does. So we're just lining up our concealer, and this is going to be very hard, so I'm just going to grab my mirror. I want to conceal my brows as well. Look what I've done on my brows. Oh my god, I didn't do my brows. Okay, well, we'll leave the eyebrow concealer in that case, and then we'll conceal our brows after we do our eyebrows. Brows today, I'll be using the Maybelline Brow Precise by Eye Studio in the shade Soft Brown. This isn't my shade, but I'm going to give it a try, and I'll be putting brown mascara over the top of it so it won't matter. Got the spoolie at the end, so that's good. And as you guys know, my brows are pretty full, so I'm just going to define them. Like, I don't need to do anything much. I love how this brow pencil is like a It's not a crayon, but it's not a complete pencil. Like, it's so soft and so blendable. It could pass as a crayon. The way it, like the texture of it, you know, the deep brow texture, it's got that. That's one brow done. My lips are so swollen. I think it's all of the chips I ate last night. Ha. And now to conceal my brows. Again, I'm using the same concealer, the Master Concealer in the shade 20 Light. This shade is light enough, I reckon, for this foundation shade. I think this is the lightest shade. I'm not sure. I think there's a 10. And we're just going to conceal the whole eyelid. So getting right to the sort of tip of where your brow sort of lines up. And then using the beauty blender, buff it in. So this will just like define your eyebrow, and also cancel out those little veins that you have on your eyelid. And I mean, your eyeshadow will go on a lot smoother. So now, time to set my face. I'll be using my Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation in the shade 30 Sand. And just going in with any sort of, you know, powder brush. Big fat fluffy brush. Now for my contour, I'll be using my Maybelline Master Bronze Contour and Highlighting Kit. And I think it doesn't come in a shade because like there's like 4 in here. And I'll be going in with that shade over there for the contour. This is my favorite shade to contour, and the others I just like to bronze my face. Like, see that? That's just so pretty. And like, it's just enough. I'm warming up the face completely. So making sure you get that hairline, you know, so you don't want to look like white, brown, white, you know. And then for all my girls that like to define their jaw or hide their double chin like I do, just going ahead and contouring that as well. And then going in with my NARS Eater brush with the same shade and contouring my nose too. This was trial and error for me. Like, I found this shade because one day I woke up late to work and then I just needed a palette to do the whole face, like my eyes as well. And so I use this palette for everything on my face, meaning my contour, bronze, blush, not blush, but my contour in my eyes. And so I tried this on my nose and I was like, wow, like this is really good. And so ever since that day, I've been using this little bad boy for my contour for a quick, easy fix. And to bronze up my face, I'll just be using this shade over here. Now the way I do this is different to my contour. Yeah, I'm still using the same brush, but what I do is, let me show you. I dab the shade, right, got some pigment on my brush, tap my excess off, and just bounce it off my face. So it just caused that. If I really want to and I'm feeling a bit OCD, I will slightly buff it in, like how you put highlighter on. That's how I'll buff it in. Now for my blush, I am absolutely in love with the Maybelline Master Blush Color and Highlighting Kit. I die for these shades, like I dead set die for these shades. And that's them over there. And yeah, these 2 shades may look a little bit too much, or like, hey, you know, what the hell's going? But honestly, they're stunning. But today I'll be using this shade over here with my Real Techniques Multitasker brush. Look at that. Look at that pigment. Seriously, just take a good look at that pigment. And that was just one dab. So I'll smile and see how my cheeks, they're a bit fat, right? And see how my cheeks just come sort of like that. So what I do is I just buff that in right there. Just creating that sort of healthy glow, you know? So moving on to the highlight. Today I'll be using my Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. I absolutely died for this highlighter. Like, I've put it on for work one day without realizing and without thinking, oh my god, you know what, I like highlighter, blah blah, because I was rushing, yeah? And so I put it on, and everybody at work, whoever I saw that day at work, complimented me on my highlight the whole day. I was like, what did I use? Until I came home and figured it out because it was on my desk. Look at that. Oh god. Alright, so a bit on my Cupid's bow. When I say a bit, I mean just like over exaggerate, you know? I'm not gonna even go there. And then a bit on the tip of my nose so I can shine in photos. We want to shine everywhere today, don't we, know? like you can put it all over your face. It's completely up to you. Going in to my eyeshadow. I have 3 palettes from Maybelline. I've got the Burgundy bar, I've got the nudes, and then I've got the blushed nudes. Today, don't want to use the nudes. I'll be using these 2 over here. From the nudes palette, I'll be using that shade for my base. So going in with any flat top brush, just putting that everywhere on your eyelid. For my crease shade, I'll just be going in with this shade over here. Any blending brush will do for this one. Now I want you to really dig into this shade. Looking down, or tilting your head up if you're looking into a mirror, and just going in your crease. So this just will create like a warmth to your look. It doesn't need to be extremely prominent if you know you don't want it to, but just creating like that cast. From the Burgundy bar palette, I'll be going in with a touch of this shade over here for my outer corner. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to lightly touch that shade just there. See how pigmented it is? So lovely. And go upwards in little circular motions. I know this shade is shimmery, but just going in with a touch of that shade in my crease to warm the look up a little bit. Okay, so what I want you to do is the crease over here where you put your transition shade, I want you to buff this in there. So, oh, see that warmth? I want you to create a warmth to the look and just go everywhere but your eyelid. I've decided to use this shade on my eyelid too, and then in the inner corner I'm going to use something else. And then going with any like sort of pointed brush, going with that shade over there, really picking up that pigment. Okay, so looking down and going straight into that inner corner. Then grabbing any flat top brush and just dipping it into that red shade that we used, and using this on your lower lash line completely all over, just up until here maybe. We look like a hot mess. Relax, we're gonna fix it up. Going in with that brown shade and smoking at the bottom lash line a little bit more. So I just want this shade on the outer corners, so it like sort of darkens the look a little bit and gives it that smoky look. So look at the two, see? And then going in with any clean sort of buffing brush and just buffing or smoking that out. Not a lot, so the shape of it's still evident, but just smoking it out. And then going in with my highlighter shade and putting that on my brow bone. And also my inner corner as well, just a touch. So now time to set my brows. I'll be using my Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Dark Brown. I'm just running this along your brow in the shape that the hair is falling. And now just for a bit of mascara before I put my lashes on, going in with my Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fade Effect Mascara. I'm in love with this one and the gold. I'm just coating my eyelashes. I need a mirror, I'm not that talented yet. Coating my lashes with one coat though, like it just gets rid of all of that powder stuff and then shows it like that'll do for now. And we'll do the bottom lashes after I put my lashes on. Alright, so my lashes are in. Wait, hang on. There we go. My lashes are in, but I wanted to show you what I did with my eyes. So using the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liner, I just went in and I connected where the lash finishes and to the end. I haven't done it on this eye because I wanted to do it on camera. So that's exactly how it looks. I'm going to come in closer. So on this eye it looks connected, and on this eye over here it doesn't. So we're just going to go in and connect them. No, this is very tricky. Oh, that was so much hard work. Doing that without a mirror was so much hard work. Then using the Maybelline Lash Sensational, just going in and doing my bottom lashes as well. And then because we're here, just connecting them too with some mascara as well. For my lips today, I'll be using the Maybelline lip liner in the shade 20 Nude. Now this lip liner can be a lip color on its own. It's gorgeous. And then using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 55 Driver. Now with this, I'm not going to put it everywhere on my lips. I'm going to basically right there, and smudge it. So it gives it like a sort of light to dark effect, ombre effect, if you will. So that's it there for the complete look. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I try to upload every 3 to 4 days. I'm trying to stick to it so much. So other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!